I think that was probably the hardest mile time trial I've ever run. Since lockdown, my running's basically gone out the window. I'm running once or twice a week at the most. Every run feels hard. I'm really unfit. My goal is, before I turn 25, in 2 months and a week, is to try and get fit-ish and run a sub 5-minute mile. And today is the first day of training, really, because we're going to do a session, and hopefully, on minimal training, you know, I'm probably only going to be able to run 1 to 3 times a week.
Exaggerated, that's what you assume. The story's over now, I must conclude. I am conflicted, watching where I step still, hanging in the balance. Not the life I want to live, I want to take it all. Standing tall, fear I weighed the person you are. Oh, break out, I've got to see. Spent all my life holding all of it closely. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless.
It's Judgment Day. I'm back on the track and I'm about to do the mile time trial. So this is the moment of truth. Can I break 5 minutes? I've had 2 months of training. Overall, I've not done that much training. I've done 1 to 2 sessions per week at the most. And I've had about 2 weeks where I've not really done much of anything. So this is going to be a challenge. I haven't run a sub 5-minute mile for over a year. In fact, I haven't run a sub 5-minute mile for longer than that because I run 1500 normally. So it's got 2 more strides to do. Becky's here. She's going to cycle, she's going to record it, and we're going to see if we can break 5. So let's give this thing a go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Or 19. Come on. Let's go. 4:30. 4:59. Done it. 4:59.
I think that was probably the hardest mile time trial I've ever run. Normally in a mile it feels okay until 400. That felt hard from the start. It felt uncomfortable. When I got to 800 and 2:32, I didn't think I was going to make it. I managed to just hold it together on the third lap. And then I got 4:59 as well. Just 4:59. I honestly thought I was going to run a bit quicker than that, but that felt bloody hard. I'm happy though, but it's so close. I got 4:59.8. You being there really helped me, because I wanted to stop at 800.
Oh, don't worry, I've got my next one to do now.
Yeah,
so this is
it's just
be
me. It's just because I've been so stressed this morning.
Yeah.
I was so stressed and anxious and things, and I think that's just sapped my energy. And as I was running, I felt dizzy. I felt like I was going to collapse. I think because I had breakfast earlier, and all that nervous energy I've had, and the build up to this, it shows it can be done. 2 months training, a week taper. Training, basically, I had done some running before this, but I was just jogging every so often. I was really unfit. So 2 months training, running 2 to 3 times a week, 1 to 2 sessions a week, 2 months, sub 5-minute mile. There you go. Anything's possible. Okay, so now the plan is Becky.
Hello.
On tired legs. It's her turn now. She decided to do it. She's chosen to have a go. So she's gonna have a go at doing a mile now. We're gonna aim for 5:20. So I'm gonna do a few practice laps of this, try and get the 5:20 pace on a bike, which I'm not used to doing. I'm too tired to run anymore. And she's gonna have a mile time trial, so we're gonna record that one as well, so stay tuned. Yeah, that's not bad, is it, on your own?
No.
And it's the 6th of November. I know it's sunny, but it is really cold.
Yeah.
It's like 8 degrees, so
Yeah.
that's really good. Okay, so as if we weren't asking for punishment enough as it is with the miles, Becky's now doing 6 times 200. I'm going to film a couple of them, and because obviously I want some more punishment as well, I'm going to do a couple of 200s too. So Becky ran 5:35 for her mile. Pretty solid, considering she did a 5-minute time trial yesterday. Plus she cycled around with me, so
And now I'm doing some 2s.
yeah. What were those 2s? What do you do those 2s in there?
About 34, 35.
Oh, that's pretty solid. So you can do 4 more?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll see if I can.
Our lips, they tasted like those cigarettes. Staring at the moon, we'd go to bed. In my arms, you're safe and sound, without a threat. And I can't wait to see what happens next. How far can we get if we sail a little bit high, a little bit low? How far can we get if we sail a little bit high?
2, 1.
God, Christ! Gone too fast!
A little bit young, but I'm all in. We're still a little bit dumb, but I'm all in.
Okay, that.
That was 28.
Bloody hell. Told you you're going quick.
I'll slow down at the end as well.
But I'm all in.
Hey, guess what that was?
26.
26.8. My PB is 26 dead. So that was only 0.8 of them seconds slower.
So you got
I got some speed. I haven't run that fast for a long time. What happened was, you raced me,
Yeah,
so I got to about 120 meters to go,
yeah,
and I could feel you pulling away. And in my head I was like, I want to record this,
yeah,
so I got speed up.
yeah.
So I went as fast as I could until the last 50, and I sort of relaxed a bit.
It helps when you've got someone there.
Based on that, I reckon I could run a sub 26, 1 second faster,
Yeah,
because my legs were tired when I started,
yeah,
and I didn't go 100% flat out.
yeah,
I could have definitely knocked half a second off right there then if I wanted to,
yeah.
if I needed to, if it was a race. I gotta be sensible. This is what I believe. So I think one of the main reasons I've been able to do what I've done in the past 2 months, so start from almost zero, run a sub 5-minute mile on 2 to 3 runs a week, 1 to 2 sessions, plus a week of that was basically nothing. The week after that was quite light, and now with lockdown and everything, I believe the reason that I've done this is because I've been really logistical about what I've been doing. I've been listening to my body. I've not been pushing it too hard. Everything I've done has been about structure. There's been a reason for it. And I think that's the key. If you want to have a target, it's more important to focus on the reasons you're doing something and only do what you feel comfortable doing. I think that's what I found this time. I didn't do what I used to do and what you tend to do,
Yeah.
where you push too hard just because you feel like you want to get more out of the session. And what I've done on almost every session, in fact you can see it on my vlogs, on almost every session I've always just eased back a little bit, and I've always said, oh, I'm not going to push it too hard, I'm not going to do this. And at the same time I did actually run quite well on a lot of the sessions, but I ran them all within my ability. Some of them were a bit close to pushing it, but I ran them all basically within my ability, which meant that I reduced risk of injury, overtraining, etc. And it just meant that I was able just to sort of slowly, gradually build it up. So 2 months ago, there's no way I would have run a sub 5-minute mile. Today I ran a sub 5-minute mile by the skin of my teeth, and that was basically the edge of my fitness at the moment. I feel like I'm kind of fit enough to run 5 to 10 seconds quicker in some ways, but my body is not feeling great at the moment. I'm feeling a bit run down. I think it's a combination of anxiety and stress, lack of sleep, lack of rest from yesterday, cycling to Radstock and back. And I just feel I'm a bit mucousy. I've been feeling like the whole time I've been doing this, I've been feeling quite run down. I've been feeling like my lymph nodes have been inflamed. Right, let's do a cool down. Okay, there we are. we finished. So I run a sub-5 mile, I've achieved my goal, and Becky's on a 5:35 mile. She just told me, yeah, off tired legs, she just told me that yesterday, so she did a 5-minute test, then she did 6 times, was it 6 times 2 minutes? Yep. 6 times 2 minutes hard, then 40 minutes on the bike, then a 5:35 mile today. That's pretty good going, I think. Around 4:59.8 according to my watch. Really pleased with that. Then 5 minutes later, Becky did 6 times 200. Was it 35, 35, 34, 33, 33, 34, wasn't it, I think? And then I thought, well, I'll have a go at some. So I got my spikes back on, did 2 200s, and ran a 28, I think it's 28.5, 28.5. And then I surprised myself, ran a 26.8. And bearing in mind that my PB is 26 dead, so pretty pleased with that. I've got a few more ideas for challenges. One of them being, how far can I run at sub 2 hour marathon pace? So that'll be an interesting one. If anyone watching this is interested, if you want me to try that, let me know. Otherwise, that concludes the 5-minute mile challenge. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.